There's Gilbert Gottfried. This kid is really funny. He's a funny kid.
What kid are you talking about?
He's a kid. How was he, 20? He's a kid.
Yeah.
Hey, Gilbert.
Yeah. Funny kid.
You're a regular on Hollywood Squares now, huh?
Oh, yeah.
So do you get paid to appear?
Oh, no. I just do it for the love of it.
Oh,
I think you've been mentioned.
Yes. Just the rewards.
Yeah. So, how are you?
Okay. Well, that's the interview.
Yeah. All right, you can leave now.
Yeah, all right.
Gilbert agreed to come in and do the news with us. I haven't seen him in a while. He's on Hollywood Squares all the time now.
Big star now.
Yeah, big star, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Big shot.
Yeah. Gilbert Gottfried to block.
Right. And what is Whoopi likes you, huh? So that's how you get that job.
Oh, yeah.
Do you actually hang with any of those people?
Oh, yeah, we hang.
I know you don't hang out, but,
Yeah.
I mean, do you ever, go to dinner or anything with Whoopi?
I went to a Christmas party.
Are you banging Whoopi?
Oh, yes. I'm banging Jim J. Bullock.
Can you get any sense of Whoopi's body? I mean, is she fat or is she thin? I mean, I can't figure it out.
I can't tell either.
Yeah, she wears big homeless clothes.
Yeah.
Like it's a hippie statement.
Well, she gets them from Comic Relief, I guess.
So you went to a Christmas party where? Whoopi's?
Yeah.
Right. And who was there? The famous people? Must have been like Robin Williams.
Oh, not Robin wasn't there.
Right. Who was there?
Robert De Niro was there.
Oh, Bobby T.
Yeah, Bobby T.
Was he with black chicks?
He's my boy, Bobby T.
He probably thought there would be black chicks there.
I don't think Whoopi knows any black chicks.
He was mistaken.
So were there black chicks there?
No, not that many black chicks.
I never seen anything. Bobby De Niro loves black chicks.
Oh, yeah.
Loves them.
Yeah.
It's his thing.
And then any famous black actress, you'll find out that he made a pass at her. Hello there, Bobby.
So you went there and you saw famous people.
Yes.
And were you embarrassing to Whoopi? Did you say anything to Robert De Niro?
No.
No, you're too shy.
Yeah.
Do you feel you're not good enough?
I respect his art, so, you know.
He didn't come up and say, hey,
No,
hey,
no.
little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, who are you?
Yeah.
Did De Niro hit on Whoopi? She's a black chick.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised.
Hey, little bit. You come on upstairs with me, little bit. Little bit. You are very good.
You are very good.
So, who else was at the party?
Okay, let's see. Well, of course, Frank Langella.
All right. That's her.
Langella.
That's her boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Does Whoopi live in like a good neighborhood?
Oh, yes.
Like a white neighborhood?
No. She lives in a black neighborhood.
Hello there. She lives in a white neighborhood.
She lives in a welfare hotel in Harlem.
Right. So it was Frank Langella and who did you hang around with for the night? I picture you being very awkward at a Hollywood party.
Like standing in a corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty much wandering around, like, picking at sandwiches.
Did you have any friends there that you could talk to?
Yeah.
Who did you talk to?
Well, later on, 2 people from Hollywood Square showed up.
Oh, really?
And that you were forced to talk to them.
Yeah.
You're feeling lonely.
Yeah.
But normally you wouldn't even want to talk to them.
Yes.
Who are the 2 people? Let me guess. The fat broad from The Witch Show.
Okay.
Right? Am I right about that?
Yes.
Yeah, Bruce Valanche.
No. Tom Bergeron. Bruce Blanche was there, too, I think. I don't even remember.
You didn't hang with him.
What are you, homophobe?
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't hang around gay guys. Not a raving heterosexual.
I know how beautiful and attractive Gilbert is. He was afraid of being hit on by Bruce.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, stay away from me. So you hung around with the fat broad from Teenage Witch.
Oh, yeah.
Right. What's her name?
Caroline Ray.
Right.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, yes.
Right.
Yeah. That's what happened.
Did you bring a date or you went?
I went myself, of course.
Solo.
Yeah.
You couldn't find a date.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you're in demand. It's just that night you couldn't find a date.
Yeah. I mean, it
So
was...
why bring food to a picnic?
Why bring Santa to the beach?
Exactly.
He
Exactly.
So
said
did you-
pick up women to
Did any women talk to you? Any attractive Hollywood types? No.
Oh, hitting on me all night.
Yeah, right.
Who were the people at this party?
And what? Who else?
Yeah, you're saying there was no Hollywood Squares people there to speak of. So who was there?
Well, he hung around with Caroline Ray.
No. They showed up later. Who was there?
Okay, there's...
Did anyone talk to you at all?
there's 4 people at this
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, she knows tons of famous people. Was Billy Crystal there?
No. That was surprising.
Bobcat Goldthwait?
Let me try to... Liza Minnelli.
Oh, did you talk to her?
No.
She didn't want to talk to you.
No.
She has enough problems.
Bring him to me.
She's like, bring that hot guy over. The guy with the same haircut as Mo from the Three Cities. She's hot.
Where's that Mo looking from?
Yeah, who's that Mo over there? Bring Mo to me.
Who's that big Mo?
So she wouldn't even talk to
Who's
you.
the big Mo wandering?
Was Liza fatter than Whoopi, or was Whoopi fatter?
Did you get a sense of anyone's body?
Who was less attractive, Whoopi or Liza?
On Mary Louise Parker.
Does she have a nice house, Whoopi?
Oh, yeah.
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 Like a nice place. Why don't you get a nice place? Why don't you break them some little money?
And have a party so you can come.
He has a horrible apartment. It's ugly.
Yeah.
It's horrible with lawn furniture. That's all anybody knows.
Like a serial killer.
And there's Chinese food cartons all over the floor. And beach chairs.
Pictures of Christ with the eyes gorged out.
Right.
So chicken blood around the room.
So that's who you met. And did you talk to any of the famous people?
Let me see if anyone talks.
Do you feel awkward? Seriously, you must feel awkward because I know you're very awkward. I mean, you look awkward.
Oh, yeah.
And
I am awkward.
And you are awkward.
Robert Klein was there.
Did you talk to him at least?
Yeah.
Oh, big fan. Fan.
Oh, big fan.
Yeah. Did he come over and tell you he's a big fan?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, cool. Suck ass.
Oh.
So what did,
He's a funny man.
He is funny. You think he's funny?
Yes.
Yeah, you like him?
Yeah.
He's a smart Jew.
Yeah, he's a smart. He's a very smart Jew.
All right. Why is that?
He's a smart guy.
So did you?
Yeah. He's an amusing monkey.
Right. Did you?
Yeah.
And did he amuse you? Did he talk to you?
Oh, yes.
Right, he made jokes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, what's her name? Parker.
Sarah
Jessica
Parker.
Oh, she was there?
Yeah.
Pretty.
Yeah, did you like that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you like to get into that?
Yeah, I'd like to damage that.
Did you find that people come over and try to match wits with you because they think they're as funny as you? Do they try to keep up with snappy repartee?
And do you feel the need to also entertain?
Yeah, like you and Klein stand there and do Holocaust humor.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Did you talk to Sarah Jessica Parker?
Oh, yeah.
What did she say?
Well, she was there with Matthew Broderick.
Did you make fun of his driving? Didn't he accidentally kill someone?
I think so.
Yeah. Did you goof on him?
Yeah, in Ireland.
Way to drive in Ireland.
Yeah.
Wrong side of the road. Nice.
Yeah.
Great.
So I think I think he basically had to pay $300.
Did you say to Sarah?
It was $150 a woman.
Yeah.
Well, why wouldn't you go there and try?
So what did he say to you? Like, did he say he's a big fan? Everyone says they're a big fan of yours, but they're not really.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think anyone is a big fan of yours. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, if
yeah,
he
had
such big fans, he'd have a bigger career, wouldn't he?
Right.
You sound big. Why'd you put me in a show? Yeah.
Did you say to Sarah Jessica Parker, why the long face? So is she hot in person?
Oh, yeah.
Did you say anything sexual to her?
Yeah.
Pull her bra straps?
Yeah, I wish. Yeah, no, great body.
And you couldn't pick up a girl?
Yeah.
At Whoopi's party?
Yeah.
Oh, you did pick one up?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, seriously, did you get a girlfriend?
No, I wasn't.
You went home alone? You came alone?
Yes.
You went home alone?
You went home alone?
Yeah, home alone.
It's hard to believe.
Yeah.
You're a bachelor, you're attractive.
Amazing thing. I'm generally a swinger. Uh-oh.
You know, when I got legally separated, Gilbert, I almost called you for some consolation.
I know.
Wanted to know,
You were up and down in the...
Oh, you got separated?
what do you care?
I hadn't heard a word.
It's funny because Gilbert's always got this this thing going on, like, oh, I can't get laid or whatever. But, there's this girl that we see around here that I don't know if he's still dating her, but he used to date her. And I see her every Monday, and I don't know if he still dates her, but she's very, very pretty and normal looking.
Yeah, well, he has weird relationships with women.
Yeah.
He can't get physically close to them.
I think they were a couple.
They were.
I don't know.
David, drop the persona
He
for 1
always
second.
looks at Gary like he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, right. Drop the persona for 1 second.
Okay.
So when you meet a woman, I know you date beautiful women.
Yes.
You're not going to fool anybody today. Do you stay with them for a while, or is it a one-night stand with you?
It varies.
It does. So you do have relationships.
Oh, it's constant sex.
No, not sex, but I mean you'll have a warm
Where do you meet
relationship.
these women?
You have a tender relationship with these women. Do you ever have any emotion for them?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Very deep emotion.
Can you imagine?
So deep you can't get to it.
Answer the questions like you're lying in the hospital bed and you think you're dying. All
And
right?
you think about giving up your career.
If you could shove a tube in my nose.
You guys look like brothers, you and Gary. You do.
My brother and he are twins.
Right.
But like, did you do anything special for Valentine's Day with anybody special?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what is it, Gandy?
I saw Gilbert at Scores one night. Regular chicks, chicks that he brought there, and they were like dancing for him, like they thought they worked there.
Really?
Yeah.
You have
What did
chicks?
they look like? Were they good looking?
You have chicks that dance for you?
I figure it's cheaper to bring girls there.
You have to tip them.
It's like bringing your own lunch to a restaurant. It just comes out a lot cheaper. I bring my own lunch.
Yeah, I'm not going to tip you, girls.
Yeah.
I know you. Vinny Favali has the newlywed questions, but I think we should do it tomorrow because I got to get to news and get out of here.
Vinny, keep the game.
Yeah, Vinny.
Yeah, they're really funny.
Ask us one question.
Okay, serious. Okay, you ready?
All right. Me and Fred are a team. Robin and Jackie and Gary and Stuttering
So
Joe.
who's answering
Who's the husband? Who's the wife?
Then you'd have to go out of the room.
Right.
All right, forget it. We'll do it tomorrow.
Just write your answer down.
No, we'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Right.
Okay, here's something I want to know. I was in the kitchen listening to Entertainment Tonight, and you'd probably know about this. I heard Kelsey Grammer doing some public service announcement about...
like a colon, irritable colon.
Irritable bowel syndrome.
His beautiful wife has irritable bowels. She came on this show and talked about it.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, so now they're into doing irritable bowel syndrome is you have a lot of diarrhea and you always have a loose movement and you have a lot of
And you feel ill at the stomach.
Right. Yeah. All that is, it's a psychological thing. There's nothing that causes it other than the fact that you're married to Kelsey Grammer.
Oh, yes.
If she was married to Gilbert,
She'd have it too.
have it too.
Right. She was married to a man that maybe a man a little more that she was more attracted to.
like Antonio Sabato Jr.
Right. She wouldn't have any irritable bowels.
Okay.
That's all that is. All right, now you have your answer?
Kelsey's
I
lying right
can't
there.
masturbate to her now.
Right. She looks at Kelsey, gets diarrhea.
Yeah.
Right.
Use it to slow down, Gilbert.
I was just going to say, I was reading something interesting about Gilbert in his pre-interview notes. It's a
Pre-interview.
No, Benji's pre-interview.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which I'm sure was very interesting in and of itself.
Right.
Said that one of the things that Gilbert used to do when he first started doing comedy when he was 15, he would go to comedy clubs and he would walk up in the middle of a guy's act and pretend to be his agent and start critiquing him on stage.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I used to criticize people.
Wow, that's great.
Anybody famous? Anybody famous in that group that you walked in on?
Oh, I don't even remember. They used to just get pissed at me.
So the guy would be in the middle of his act, and you'd walk out and say, "Listen, I'm your agent."
Yeah.
Because nobody knew who you were.
Yeah.
And how old were you? Like 15?
Yeah.
All right, and you'd walk out and say, "Listen, I don't like what you're doing."
The average age of the William Morris agent is like 10.
And people would assume that you were the agent.
Oh, yeah.
And what would you say to these guys? You berate them?
Oh, yeah. Just start, like, putting down their act.
Oh, that's great. Did you ever get kicked in the balls?
Just say, like, they had a really bad delivery, their material needed work.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have loved to have seen that. I would have loved to have seen that. All right, listen, Gilbert.
Yes.
Not to give you short shrift.
Yes.
But I have to get the news, and I know you're very funny. All right.
Short shrift.
Yeah, Gilbert will be at Caroline's on Broadway on Thursday, February 17th at 8 p.m. For more information, go to carolines.com. He very rarely appears anywhere but Caroline's. Also see Gilbert on Hollywood Squares. Check your local listings. He's slowly becoming very important.
It's the dirty material at Caroline's.
Yeah.
You see the clean stuff on.
On Hollywood Squares, though, but they always think Gilbert's naughty.
Yeah.
He's crazy. He's crazy.
Whoopi falls back from there.
And are you playing a parrot anywhere in any movies?
Oh.
Or any other kind of animals?
I still get called in for parrot stuff.
You do?
Yeah.
Any commercials where you're animals or?
Oh, let's see. Oh, I was the duck in that insurance commercial.
Really? You're not kidding.
That Aflac Insurance.
Good for you. He always plays animals.
Yeah, that basically was it. Aflac.
That
was me.
Anthony, go ahead.
I saw Gilbert hang like 2 black chicks like a month and a half ago around the Chelsea area.
Were you with 2 black chicks?
I like the story. Keep going.
Well, he was like putting them in his limo. Go, get in here, mama.
And I was wearing my big hat with the feather.
Yeah, you're a pimp in another life.
Let's get to the news, Robin. Gilbert, do you mind doing the news?
I want my bitch's money now.
Let's do the news, please. Please. Because I can't spend every day here till 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Do you know what this week is? We haven't even been observing.
Yom Kippur?
No.
It's Black History Month. I know that.
I know it's Black History
Jackie
Month.
Jackie did a joke for Black History.
Selling more black jokes?
Why can't the blacks mug the Jews on Yom Kippur? They fast.
There you go.
Oh, boy, Jackie.
They fast. They fast.
Yom Kippur.
Yom Kippur.
Yeah.
Yom
Kippur.
Well, it's not only Black History Month.
Yeah.
This week...
Black History Week.
No, is Chastity Week.
Oh.
That's right. That's where you're supposed to take an oath.
That's where you become a fat lesbian?
No.
I eat a bowl of oats.
Christian, Catholic, Protestant kids.
Gilbert says it's Chastity Decade.
Yeah.
Vows of Chastity. It's National Chastity Week. It's the 3rd annual one.
Wow.
It, according to the people who promote it, teaches young people to respect themselves and others. Instead of giving teens condoms and birth control information, this group distributes 75,000 brochures called An Open Letter to My Future Husband or An Open Letter to My Future Wife, pledging to save intimacy for their future spouses.
I think it's funny, then they die and they never have sex. So ridiculous, right?
So now they're like the Huxtables.
How does that
yeah.
figure?
Gilbert's into chastity. He's up with those two black chicks.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, baby. Get in the car.
Yo, I want my money. Yo, bitch, be paying me my money. You is working for me. I want my money. Or I've got to give you a beating again.
With your sneaker?
Yeah, I got to hit you with my sneaker.
Let's see what else is in the news. Obviously, you're not going anywhere with that.
He has no place.
You have no place. Do that on Hollywood Square.
Yes. But it has to be asked in the form of a question.
Do that in front of Whoopi.
Yes.
You break up a family, and
Right.
you know, there's certain things you don't think about.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I was reading about Bob Pittman and his lovely wife, Sandy. Yeah. And apparently, at one time, I guess, during their marriage, they owned a painting together, and it was a painting of her. But it was, I guess, painted by some famous Austrian dude. And so the painting was awarded to Bob in the divorce. But Sandy kept it because she said that Bob defaulted on paying her for copying certain photographs and videotapes. Did you get any photographs or videotapes?
Yeah, that's standard. You get to copy them.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So that was surprising to me.
I knew way more about this than I should. 10 years ago, I never would have thought I knew about this.
Right. Like you leave. You are leaving all the pictures and all the videotapes of years and years of birthday parties. And
yeah. And I said I want them.
Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
You've got copies of everything.
Well, I haven't copied them yet, but I have the right to.
You have the right to copy. Okay.
Now, where am I going to find someone to copy all that? That's what I want to know.
Well, I don't know.
There must be businesses out there because everybody's divorced.
Yeah, there must be somebody who takes care of it.
Gilbert's like, why would anyone want copies of pictures? Who cares? That's sentimental.
Well, you have your kids, you want family photographs.
All right, so he got the picture.
Well, I just wanted to talk about the copying of the videotapes.
Right.
And she didn't get reimbursed for the copy she did, so she was keeping the pictures collateral. These things get very messy, Gilbert. You don't understand.
That's why he's not involved with any human being on the planet. That's why he doesn't talk to anyone. Jay, what is it? Jay, quickly, go ahead.
Yes, who's this?
Oh, come on. You're killing me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Howard, how you doing, buddy?
You called the show. You don't know who it is. Just tell me what's on your mind.
Okay.
Larry King.
I was actually there that night that Gilbert was there at Scores.
Yeah.
And I'm there quite a bit. And, the guys know me there, all the girls.
Oh, wait a second. I'm going to yawn.
Yeah.
And they actually moved Gilbert almost out of the section to make a table for me.
All right, thank you.
Oh, that was an exciting call.
I'm glad.
Yes, Captain Banks.
Yes.
Hey, good morning, Howard.
Good morning.
I watch Hollywood Squares all the time, and I see Gilbert on there all the time. And like last week, Jason Alexander was on, and Gilbert was doing his Seinfeld impression. It really seemed like he really pissed off Jason Alexander at it.
Did you piss off Jason Alexander?
I don't think he was pissed off. I couldn't tell. I mean, he was in the other box.
Like, why are these people?
Yeah. I started going, why is he on the show? This guy is not funny. I made him who he is tonight. He's nothing without me.
What?
Jason Alexander was pissed.
Oh, I see.
I'd like to see how funny he could be without me as his boss.
Right, because probably Jason was like, hey, this is my square. It's my time.
I want to get over that Seinfeld.
Yeah, I finally got asked the question. Now Gilbert's ruining my question. Right. Now he's trying to be the funny one.
I really like Gilbert on that.
All right, thank you, Captain James.
Well, there's a fan.
There's a fan.
Yeah.
That's a guy who works in a gas station and makes phony phone calls all day.
Yeah.
He likes it.
Oh, yes.
Can't afford the price of a ticket. Don't worry about it.
Bring back the other guy who got a table at Scores.
Did you ever do any material about Jerry Seinfeld getting married? You must have found that interesting.
Oh, no. I never actually...
Never even thought about it.
Yeah. No, never thought of it. I think it's true love.
I want to get married.
Yeah. I want to get married.
Because why?
Because I just want to steal someone's wife away from someone else. Then drop her, and then steal someone else's wife.
Right.
Who's going to copy these videos? Well, I want to steal someone's 2-year-old wife. If you know anyone married to an infant, I want to steal her and kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Do you think he got married because it's thrilling to get someone else's wife? Is that what you're saying?
I'm getting someone else's kloogie.
Right.
What's up with that?
What else is in the news, Robin?
They have a big problem in the Philadelphia area. There is a man who drives into the drive-thru of fast food restaurants like McDonald's and Burger King. He makes an order, and then he drives up to the window.
Why?
Why does he do that?
Masturbates, and sometimes...
Well, that's the secret sauce.
throws the product...
Can I give you some secret sauce?
Be quiet. I want to hear the end.
Sorry.
Throws the product...
I apologize.
...at the person in the window.
Wow. Well, the guy's disturbed, I guess.
I would say so, and they still haven't caught him. He's done this like 6 or 7 times. They
don't have cameras?
He usually picks the drive-thrus, but once he walked into a Dunkin' Donuts, and there was...
How do you make those glazed donuts?
Right.
How do you have sex with the donuts? They make those holes too big.
There was one female employee there. Sometimes, it doesn't matter. Guys, women, he doesn't care who it is.
I like sex with jelly donuts.
He does his thing. But anyway, he walks into the Dunkin' Donuts, tells the girl he wants a dozen donuts, and has, you pick, I don't care, just give me an assortment. And he did it right on the counter while he was filling his order. So they say, he's a sexual predator, and now that he's getting attention, the news crews are now running around trying to get interviews with the people this has happened to, and they're publicizing it. And they think this is egging him on.
Film at 11.
So he did it right after a news crew left a particular McDonald's. He drove up right after the news truck left and did his thing. They say once he even had a child in the car sitting next to him.
Wow. He should be on Hollywood Squares.
It was bring your daughter to work then. Yes.
He's described as a black male with
surprise.
Hey, take it easy.
I'm doing it for the holiday.
See, that sounds like a white crime. I'm surprised it's a black guy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it does sound like a white crime.
Well, don't try to cover up.
No, it doesn't.
Get out of here.
Surprise.
Yeah, surprise.
No, if it was a black guy, you would have robbed the place, too.
Oh, stop.
Yeah. That's just wrong.
He is a black man.
The majority of crooks are white.
A light complexion. Ages of 20 and 50.
There's no crime in the black community.
All right, come on, let us finish.
5'9" to 6 feet tall. I don't know how they know how well he walked into the Dunkin' Donuts. 160 to 170 pounds, and he drives a small blue car. So,
all right.
They say walk into that. People like this go through periods where they just have to do this, and they...
Well, if Donuts is going through that...
...to a frenzy, and they just have to do this, so you'll have...
Excuse me, ma'am, I'm in a frenzy.
And they are sure this guy will strike soon again.
All right.
Speaking of crime, they have just done a new study.
Where am the Viagra?
Believe it or not,
my penis is stuck in this here donut.
Crime is going down in most areas.
I wish I was going down.
Yes, go ahead, Rob.
If it's a housing project, you're more likely to be robbed or shot.
No.
The government had to spend a lot of money.
And what kind of people are in housing projects?
Oh, come on. Let's see.
A new study by the federal government has found that despite falling levels of crime overall in public housing projects, residents there are more than twice as likely to be shot as Americans generally. The finding is a report on violent crime in public housing and was compiled by the Department of Housing and Urban Development and is to be made public today. That was a big secret.
Oh, I just went off again.
It's a big secret that there's crime in housing projects. They're going to announce that today.
I have a question.
Yes?
So you're telling me that Whoopi has a party, and who does she invite? The people from Hollywood Squares that week? Doesn't she have any long-term good friends?
Well, that's why I was asking Gilbert who was at the party.
I can't seem to get a handle on it. It seems like Robert Klein probably was on Hollywood Squares.
Well, De Niro's never been on Hollywood Squares.
No, he hasn't. But You know what I mean? It's kind of like...
Did she have, like, regular...
Liza Minnelli.
That's true, Liza Minnelli.
Well, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Was this considered an A-list party?
It wasn't until I showed up.
No, really, seriously. This must be what they call an A-list.
I guess so.
Was Leo DiCaprio there?
Oh, yes.
He was?
Yeah, without a shirt on. Wandering around.
He was not there.
No.
You'll never get a straight answer from him.
No. He doesn't even remember. He remembers.
Yeah.
No,
Was it a large party?
He's right on the phone to his mother. Hello, Mom. Guess who I was at a party with? Bobby De Niro.
Giving her the rundown.
She's like, Gilbert, I'm in the shower.
Yeah.
Join me. So you don't call your mother up and brag to her that you went to a big party at Whoopi Goldberg?
Who you met?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, no, I tell her sometimes.
You do?
Yeah.
So that makes you important.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Who I know, not who I am.
Right.
Yeah.
You're nobody.
Yeah. Did you meet anyone in show business?
Right.
Yeah.
It makes you seem important.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Let me take a break, Robin.
Okay.
When we come back, we can do more news. What story are we tackling next?
Well, I'm going to they've discovered who that prankster was who broke in on the president the other day. He's a Brooklyn guy.
No kidding. Is that against the law to break in on a chat that the president is having on the Internet?
I guess not, because otherwise the guy wouldn't be so willing to tell you who he was, would he?
I see. Interesting. Did you hear what this guy did, Gilbert?
No.
The president was doing the first, online chat. You know what I mean by computer chat?
Yeah.
You've done that.
Some kid figured out how to break in. I don't know how they figure out.
Kid, he's 23.
All right, some 23-year-old guy figures out how to break in on the chat.
As the president.
As the president. And type in stuff that the president could have been saying. And what did he say?
He said, I would like to see more porn on the internet.
And everybody reading this thought Clinton was saying it. I need to see more porn. I need it. I want to see more lips. All right, let's take a break and find out about the 23-year-old when we get back. All right, listen to this. This is very important news. Please pay close attention. Pennzoil presents, are you ready? The wrenchhead.com Monster Jam. This is it, New York. New York's only Monster Jam appearance. What am I doing for a living? Friday, February 18th, 8 p.m. Saturday, February 19th, 2 p.m. Saturday, February 19th, 8 p.m. only at the Nassau Coliseum, featuring monster truck racing, quad wars, street warriors competing for the title of New York's toughest local truck. And from the rafters of the Nassau Coliseum, a stunt no one will want to miss, the High Fall. Don't miss the biggest lineup of monster trucks ever in New York. Carolina Crusher, three-time champion, Barefoot, Wild Fang, the most recognized truck in the world, Gravedigger, and many, many more. You going?
Oh, yeah. I never miss it.
Bring the whole family.
Mama Monkey.
Advanced kids tickets are only $10. Advanced adult seats only $20. Save $2 by getting your tickets in advance. All seats go up $2. Yes. All seats go up $2 day of the show and are subject to convenience and handling charges of weather merely. Tickets on sale at the Nassau Coliseum. Box office are charged at 516-888-9000 or 212-307-7171. Rock
92.3. Our first guest is an enormously popular radio personality here in New York, where he can be heard every morning on K-Rock, WXRK Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Howard Stern.
Thank you. Thank you, David. Thank you. Gilbert Gottfried, our guest, will be at Caroline's on Broadway on Thursday, February 17th at 8 p.m. Check him out. For more information, go to carolines.com. Also see the lovely Gilbert Gottfried on Hollywood Squares. Check your local listings. Yeah. Go ahead, sing, Gilbert.
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever sing?
Yeah, sometimes I do air guitar.
Do you listen to any music? Do you ever listen to the contemporary music? Do you like anything? Do you have any hobbies or anything?
No.
No.
Well, you do like old movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You like Frankenstein.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
I can't create a prize for you. You make woman for me. No, you're evil. You make woman for me. No, you're an evil being. I can't create a species like you. Oh, be sorry, Frankenstein.
Wow.
See, that's his hobby.
Right. And did they make the woman look like Whoopi?
Oh, yeah.
If you make fun of Whoopi, she can throw you off that show. You got to be careful.
Yeah.
You ever
I never make fun of Whoopi.
Yeah, you like her. She's your boss.
Yeah.
She invites you to parties.
Yeah, because I can wind up back at USA any day.
That's right. You've been elevated by her. So you must be very grateful to her.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You have finally learned your lesson. You're not going to bite the hand.
Yes.
Yeah. She's your master.
Yeah, my master.
That's right.
I go, yes, sir, Whoopi.
Yes, sir.
I'll get your coffee for you right now.
So you owe her, and you have to kowtow to her.
I'll bring it out to you in the garden.
Right.
How about a nice pitcher of lemonade? I'll bring it out to you right now.
Does she have a mansion? An estate?
Yeah, she got a plantation.
Well, that cotton ain't going to get picked by itself.
Yeah. I got you a nice cake for you. I'm baking it now.
Did you get a tour of Whoopi's house? Did she say, is she proud of her home and wanted to show you her home?
What a home looks like.
Yeah, exactly.
I know you're not proud of your home. No one would be proud of that. But I'm saying, did she like say, Gilbert, please allow me to show you? You know how people like to give a tour of their home?
Oh, yeah, like those 1950s interviews, like with our Burrow.
No, you know what I mean. You know when you go over someone's house.
Oh, yeah.
So she gave you a tour of the house?
Yeah.
Did you go to her bedroom?
Yeah.
Does that white boyfriend of hers live in the house with her? Does he live there?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's there at the party.
Right.
You didn't
scary?
see the bedroom. Clothes hanging.
Oh, he was Dracula also.
Was she making out with him at the party? With the white guy? Looky here.
I know.
They didn't hold hands and kiss?
Yeah.
Or does she say,
you know if she did.
Usual wifey things like go get the cheese?
Yeah.
Whatever.
You go get the cheese.
Bring it out on a tray.
Right. And did the house once belong to like Betty Grable or somebody? People in Hollywood love to brag.
Oh yeah. I don't know who this house belonged to, but they always brag that it belonged. Every house belongs to Buster
somebody.
Yeah, right. It's some old fatty armbuckle.
Yeah.
You don't even remember what these people did.
Yeah.
They owned the house.
Jane Wyman.
Yeah, Jane Wyman's very. Lucille Ball always owned the house.
Right.
Charlie Chaplin owned all those.
Charlie when he lived with Una.
Yes.
So you were at the house and she gave you a tour, and were you impressed by the number of bedrooms? Did anything impress you about the house?
It's a big house.
Big house.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. And can you see her neighbors, or is she completely enclosed in her private area?
No, she's in the black section.
She's in the black section. Is it a clean house? Does she keep a clean house?
Yeah.
Did she serve food?
Yes.
What kind of food? Was it black soul food? I'm asking you.
Jewish food.
Yeah, they order out from KFC.
Right.
Yeah. That and some Boone's Farm apple wine.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm just trying to understand what you did over there. Yes.
No,
so, and did you talk about some of the movies like to watch, like Frankenstein?
Oh, yes.
Why did that guy have a British accent? Why did he always have some British character?
It was a British guy.
You're right. How dare you?
But he was supposed to be German.
I find it amazing how you can retain the dialogue from these old movies. I love that you do that. I think that's a special skill.
Oh, yeah.
It really is.
They have something.
Right. And you do such a good Frankenstein.
I mean, he can do all the parts.
He does all the Dracula movies, all the Frankenstein movies. You're a very lonely man, huh?
Yeah. And then remember, Igor sounded kind of...
Yeah, how did Igor go? How was he?
Igor was... You make my friend strong. They try to break Igor's neck by hanging me. But no one can kill Igor. They hang me for robbing sheep, they said. You will make my friend strong. You will put my brain in the monster's body.
Then wasn't Igor mad because they didn't put his brain in the monster's
they used
body?
somebody else's.
Oh, the best part is he kept referring to the monster. You will make my friend strong.
Right.
And they said, we won't put your brain in the monster's body. We'll put Dr. Beaumont's brain in the monster's body. And Igor goes, no, then he'll be your friend.
He wanted a friend with his brain.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they
But he didn't realize if he took his brain out, he wouldn't be alive.
Yes.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
That's the thing. There was no logic with brain. Like they said, in one of the movies, Boris Karloff was going to transplant Lon Chaney's brain into another guy's body, and he goes, so you'll suffer like a werewolf. And he goes, no, it's going to be Lon Chaney's brain won't be suffering. He'll be in a normal body.
Right, he won't be a werewolf anymore.
You'll be dead because you won't have a brain.
Right.
You were listening way too close.
You don't remember the Wolfman movies, do you?
Oh, yes. Wait a second.
Lawrence Talbot.
Yes. I remember Maria Ospinskaya.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
The way you walk is thorny, through no fault of your own. But as the river enters the stream, so tears go on to their predestined end. Find peace for a moment, my son.
That's
when he went to see that gypsy.
Oh, yeah.
Right. But the Wolfman.
And then the other thing she said, wait a second.
It was great.
Maria Openskaya.
If I can remember this. This is...
Only Gilbert could do a Maria Openskaya. Whatever her name is.
Only a man who is pure at heart and says his prayers at night can become a wolf when the wolfbane blooms and the autumn moon is bright.
Jesus. You ever use these speeches to pick up chicks in bars?
Oh, yes. Does it work? But tonight the moon will be full. With the girls and I'll suffer the curse of the werewolves. Yeah, and then Claude Rains is his father in that.
Right.
And he goes, you believe in werewolves? And I believe there are certain superstitions and certain forms of delirium. But a man actually taking the shape of a wolf, I know. It's fantastic.
Did you ever leave the house as a young child?
No, it doesn't leave.
This is your thing.
Yes.
And did the other kids think it was strange?
Oh yes.
Yes.
And then I told you last time I was on the show about this, that one time I used to stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning.
Creature features?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
And I think they were going to have the Lon Chaney, the Claude Rains Phantom of the Opera.
Right.
I hadn't seen that.
Right.
And I was staying up and I was catching the end of the news. And they had some news report of a girl at SeaWorld or something who was riding a killer whale, got thrown off the whale, and when they pulled her out of the water, the bottom of her bikini was off.
Wow.
And they showed it.
Whoa.
And
you must have been so excited.
You see her ass on the screen.
Did you watch
This was years ago.
Yeah, so I missed the whole first half.
Did you watch Zachary on Creature Feature?
Oh, yeah.
This is Zach. Mother. I said, that was some act.
Yeah.
I was a huge fan. Zachary was the host of Creature Feature.
Yes.
This is old Zach, my mother. Mother's in the crib. And I thought this guy was brilliant because I was little.
Yeah.
He said nothing.
Oh, yeah.
He never did anything.
And then he would put, Jell-O or something and say, the train.
He'd be like, He's always having trouble. He couldn't, quite...
what's going on now?
Jell-O.
Always an experiment that was going wrong.
What a gig. And I thought he was a big star.
Oh, me too.
And then years later, he ended up on PLJ Radio.
Oh, yeah.
And my mind was blown because it was Zachary. And he'd be like, there's no Zach, here's the Eagles. I go, the Eagles? It's Zach. What's he doing? I don't understand.
He was introducing movies, now he's introducing the Eagles.
There's no Zach here. We got the Eagles, and we do some Jackson Brown. And I felt bad for him, too, because, Larry Miller was the program director for PLJ.
Yeah.
And Zach was, to me, this accomplished artist who had been on Creature Features. I mean, to me,
yes.
And I knew Larry Miller was a big ball buster. I could just picture Zach would go, all right, we're going to play some Eagles into some Jackson Brown. Exactly, you bastard. Eagles into Jackson Brown, two similar acts on the same tempo. Don't you know you're not supposed to follow an Eagles record by Jackson? Oh, Larry.
Yes,
Larry,
anything you want.
Please, Master. Take away. Don't take away. Can you imagine what used to go on over there? My humblest apologies to that, Mr. Miller.
Please don't fire me, sir. Please don't.
Poor Zach. He's still alive. He does Halloween shows.
Yeah. Please, Mr. Scrooge.
They uncrate him once a year.
Howard, would you like me to come on the show? No.
I heard one time they got Grandpa Munster and Eddie.
Yes.
Go to open up some supermarket Halloween opening.
Did you get Whoopi to put him on Hollywood Squares?
Oh, no.
So this is Secretary. What's the question, lady?
Yes. Mickey Rooney. No, that's a joke answer. The real answer is World War II. Yes, Monica Lewinsky. No, that's the joke answer. The real answer.
They write down the jokes for you in Hollywood Express, right? They give you a joke answer.
Sometimes they'll give you a joke. Sometimes they'll just let you do a joke.
Right. You never use their joke.
Yeah, it's. I like when you get like actors on who think they'll ignore jokes written down for them because they want to do their own joke.
Right. It's never fun.
Oh, it's very scary.
They end up
actors who want to do their own jokes.
Right. Anyway, so Robin, anything left in the news? Gilbert's monopolizing your time.
The Brooklyn computer whiz who admits to breaking in as the president on an online cyber chat the other day. His name is Christopher Petro. He's 23. And he told the Daily News he did it because it was so easy.
How do you do that? I can't even figure out how to download.
Sign on, and they didn't even have like a password to say that you're the president. So he just went on, said I'm the president, and said I would like to see more porn on the internet.
I had nothing to do with that, Mr. Miller. No,
please don't fire me.
I respect our president.
No.
But there was nothing to stop him from doing it, and so that's why he did it. They say that we are going to see this hacking continue. Technology experts say website hackers are not going to be eliminated overnight. Sun Microsystems spokesman Whitfield Diffie tells the early show on CBS that computer security is going to take several years to fix.
Oh, to show how pathetic Up All Night really was when I was on it, they asked Zachary once to be a guest, and he said he'd get back to them.
And never.
Yeah. Wouldn't he be a guest?
He told him he was kind of busy.
Oh, that's true. I'm sorry I can't be on with you.
But I have the utmost respect for you.
But I'll certainly play Eagles and the Jackson Browns.
Yes. I'll get back to you.
Get back to you. What a loser you are.
That's when you know you hit rock bottom.
Oh, who's that, Gilbert Gottfried? Loser. No. Keep him away.
I'm in a meeting.
I'd rather not do it.
Yes, I'm in a meeting. You can't get in touch with me.
Anyway, they are still having...
I don't care if no one believes I can take a meeting.
Be quiet. They still have conversations about how to shore up the internet and keep hackers from breaking in.
I've got a girl in here with me. Oh, something's gone wrong. Something's gone terribly wrong.
All right. You did enough.
All right.
Anyway, they are trying to decide if the Attorney General needs more power to go after these cyber vandals.
I need more power. I need the power of an eagle.
Or if there needs to be new law.
All right.
Here's me power now.
I wonder what Frankenstein would do if he met Zachary.
Get back. I won't create a woman for you. Oh, I'll play Eagle songs for you.
All right.
Anyway, here's Larry Magid, who works for CBS. He's their computer consultant, to explain how you can protect yourself from cyber hackers.
What number? Rob?
Number 8.
Please help.
An increasing number of people at home and in businesses have computers that are permanently connected to the internet.
Oh, my goodness.
Computers are wide open and surprisingly easy
to the internet.
To fix the problem, it's
you're an animal.
Files from my home computer.
Oh, my goodness, you're crazy.
My hard drive. Fortunately,
I've got a hard drive here for you.
An article that explains how to
come here and let me give you my hard drive.
Larry'sWorld.com.
Come on, pick my box to block.
What else is
There's a nuclear leak at the Union Point.
I got a nuclear Oh, my God. Oh, Zachary. Let me give you my hard drive.
You're very good looking.
A leak in the steam plant resulted in a brief release of radioactive steam, but the plant owner and operator
I've got radioactive steam. Something's
says it was below dangerous levels. Here's Michael Paul, who is a spokesman for Con Ed. Number 1.
Something's gone wrong with my rectum.
We sent out crews to the site boundary.
Oh, my goodness. What's he saying now? Someone stop him.
They did put the plant on alert, but there was no need.
Oh, the plant is on alert.
For evacuation.
Oh.
Yesterday,
Kelsey Graham has just stopped so far.
There was another debate. Oh, God, he's all worked up.
Yeah, you better hurry through this. I'll never get rid of
There
it.
was another debate among the Republican candidates.
Right.
There's only 3 left in the field. Alan Keyes.
Right.
George W.
What do you think of that guy, that black guy, the Republican?
Oh, no.
And I'm the Republican.
Oh, dear. And let's go for it. Here is some of the action from last night.
Okay.
Alan Keyes helped to set the agenda by attacking Bush for visiting
I'd like to get me some agenda.
Bob Jones University, a Christian fundamentalist school, without denouncing its ban on interracial dating.
Does leadership consist in going into Bob Jones University where serious questions in fact do exist about religious bigotry and racial bigotry?
I hate the Jews.
Taking the applause, ripping the because you refuse to...
I don't want blacks or Jews.
G.W. Bush.
You just keep the blacks and Jews.
Let's see what Bush said. He accused...
Yes,
Okay, come on.
number 2 is Bush's response.
Number 3.
Or whatever.
I was asked the question, do I support his policy of no interracial dating? I said, of course not. Of course not. My little brother, Jeb, the governor of Florida, married a girl named Columba from Mexico. Part of our family.
We married one.
We married a black person.
Columba.
Hey, my name's Columba.
Christopher Columba. Hey, now.
John McCain says if he had gone, he would have spoken his mind. Number 4.
If I had been invited, I would have gone, and I would have started by saying, as I have gone to other places that people are not in favor of me, and I would have said, look, what you're doing in this ban on interracial dating is stupid, it's idiotic, and it is incredibly cruel to many people.
Oh, he's so brave.
Oh, he's fair.
I would have gone up there and made love to a black girl on the spot.
Meanwhile, John McCain just found out that his family once owned slaves. He was, oh, I didn't know that.
Well, that cotton ain't going to pick itself, honey.
George Bush opened some old wounds when he attacked McCain's negative ads leading him to President Clinton. Number 5.
Whatever you do, don't equate my integrity and trustworthiness to Bill Clinton. That's about as low a blow as you can give in the Republican primary. That's what...
Would someone give me a low blow, please?
McCain was quick to respond.
That fringe veteran said that John McCain had abandoned the veterans. Now, I don't know if you can understand this, George, but that really hurts. That really hurts.
Oh.
And so, 5 United States senators, Vietnam veterans, heroes, some of them really incredible heroes, wrote George a letter. He said, apologize. You should be ashamed.
And the talk got back to abortion. George Bush refused to answer whether he would support his daughter's decision to have an abortion. Number 11.
You want my views on abortion? I'll give you my views on abortion. Sure. I believe the next president should set this goal for America. Every child, born and unborn, protected in law and welcomed into life. That's what the next president...
Oh, get rid of him.
And the question is, which one of us can lead America to appreciate life?
Oh.
And he also stopped short of saying he would not have an openly gay cabinet member. Number 12.
I want to appoint conservative people in the cabinet.
Not these fags.
Oh, my goodness. It's none of my business with somebody. Now, when somebody makes it my business, like on gay marriage, I'm going to stand up and say I don't support gay marriage.
I'm not supporting this guy. I'm for gay marriage. Gays should be as miserable as regular people. No problem with that. Come on.
Why
are people scared of gay people? What is that all about?
Yeah,
what is that? Why are you such a homophobe, Gilbert?
What's up with that?
Yeah.
Why are people afraid of faggots?
Seriously, I mean, what is the big deal? If someone's gay, who cares? Have you ever kissed a man? You kissed a man.
Oh, several times.
Right.
I tongue kissed.
But that was by accident. You thought it was a woman.
She was wearing a dress.
Right. I vote for a guy like that. I don't like that he does that. I don't. What are they? These poor people. What are they? What are they supposed to not live their lives? I don't know. Yeah.
John McCain says he's the more inspirational candidate, and that's why he should be supported. Number 13.
The airport in Greenville at 3 a.m. There were 800 college students out there. Now, I'll admit, it was not a mosh pit, but there was certainly an enthusiastic...
Hey, from the mosh pit!
Who are you endorsing in this campaign?
Hitler.
Come on. What are you doing? Do you ever vote? Do you vote?
Yeah, I don't do anything.
Do you vote?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Not much.
Did you ever vote?
What gets you out into the polls?
Yeah.
Well, come on. Did you ever vote in a presidential election?
Did I ever vote in the president? Maybe years ago once.
Who'd you vote for?
I don't even remember.
Oh, come on.
No, I don't.
What is this? You're some persona? You can't admit that you voted for someone?
You vote?
Of course.
Yeah.
Always.
Who did you vote for in the last election?
In the last election, I voted for Clinton.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
You didn't vote.
That's right.
Yes, I did.
You did not vote?
No.
Why? You're so out of it you can't even vote? Do you read the newspaper?
Oh, yes, I read.
What do you think
I
of
read 7 papers a day.
Do you endorse any of the candidates? Are you for Gore or Bradley or McCain or Bush?
I'm one of those that, like, unless I hear something totally terrible on someone, I go, well, that's...
They seem good.
Yeah.
You like them all.
Yeah.
You vote for all of them.
He can't make up his mind.
Right. Well, they all seem fairly bright. What the hell?
I think I'm like most of the public. Like I hear... you listen to the monologue on Jay and you find out what the candidates are like.
So you don't really know anything. And you admit that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And yesterday...
this guy's the racist. And that guy's right.
Yesterday I'm watching the McCain press conference, and this is a true story. And you read this?
This was in the papers.
This was in the papers, and McCain came out and said that he found out that his family owned a plantation, and they had slaves.
Hey, what are you thinking about that, Kevin? Huh?
Yeah, and then they have the shot of the black guy.
Yeah.
That's bad.
That's cold, Jay.
That's cold, Jay. You're funny, though, but that's cold. I can't believe you went for that.
Anyway,
that hurt
Al
my people.
Gore picked up a big endorsement yesterday from...
I ought to go out there on Monday when I do the Tonight Show. I should go out there and Jay's monologue and critique it.
National abortion, reproductive rights.
Howard, I'm trying to tell you some jokes here.
Yeah, well, you're not too funny.
Here's Al Gore.
The stakes are too high. We cannot play.
You like this guy, Al Gore?
Games.
It's Al Gore. You see the way he comes out here. He's got no personality at all, this guy. You ever see him?
All right. But you must come back in a couple of months.
A lot of people
come back in a
are
year
having
or so.
trouble keeping up with the heating bills now that the price of crude oil is going through the roof and
Well, Gilbert, just don't turn on the heat.
are going.
I don't have heat or hot water in my place.
A lot of people,
and I don't have a working toilet. It works out fine.
A lot of people are calling for the release of the strategic stockpile in order to ease the oil woes of some. But the president so far has turned a deaf ear on those requests. Here's White House spokesman Joe Lockhart, who says there are conditions to doing that. Number 9.
That's clever stuff.
The president is on strategic petroleum reserve is bound by the statute there, and the very limited circumstances which we in the context of what's going on now we're not in.
So there, don't look for those stockpiles to be opened so that our heating oil prices will be reduced.
See where it says, it's a true story, that McCain, this is in the paper, McCain claims he still owns, his whole family owns Bryant Gumbel. Did you see that? Did you see that in the paper?
Oh, that's cool, Jay.
Jay, you're on the air. Go ahead.
How you doing, Howard?
How are you, Jay? I'm going to do your show.
Talking about with, who's that? The Hollywood Squares guy?
Yeah. Gilbert Godfrey.
You feel like bringing him to the show next week?
Well, would you like to be on the Tonight Show?
Oh, sure.
I think the both of you would be a great tag team on me. Bring a little bit higher,
Yeah.
You know any naked jokes?
Hey, that's outrageous.
Jay's getting crazy.
People in the audience next week, and I was thinking, 6 plus naked jokes.
All right, Jay, you've said enough.
The more hours people use the internet, the less time they spend with
I know who I hate more than niggas of the kind.
Oh, that's the conclusion of a Stanford University study of internet use. It shows people who spend 5 hours or more a week online interact less with their family and friends.
I know a lot of people are online too much, Robin. I'm against it.
They forget they have families. About a third of the more than 4,000 people surveyed fell into that category of regular internet users. Of those, more than a quarter said they spent less time talking to family and friends on the telephone.
You know what I wish Letterman would have another heart attack? What do you see that? Yeah. Yeah, I say that's what you're saying.
I was kind of praying it would kill him personally.
Harry William Pritchett?
Yeah.
He's the creator of the cartoon series Winky Dink.
I know. I love that show.
Which aired first in 1954.
I used to draw on my TV set.
The show's gimmick was the magic kit that included a transparent sheet of plastic, some crayons, and a wipe-away cloth. Kids were instructed to put the plastic on the TV so they could draw on the screens. Well, that man is now dead.
Jackie was in college when that show was on
TV. Winky Dink and You ran in syndication from 1959 to 1973, and it also sprang up again with a high-tech video version in the 90s.
One time I drew a penis on Winky Dink.
He was a graphic artist by trade. And
it looked like Sherry Lewis.
He
putting her face on it.
79 years old.
Winky Dink's pink. Yeah. Yeah.
America's cats and dogs are getting fatter.
Winky Dink's penis.
Veterinarians say if you have trouble feeling Fido or Kitty's rib cage, then your pet is too fat. A fat cat may be fine for the funnies, but in real life...
Come here, Fido. I want to feel your rib cage. Hey, you know what? What's this with Paul Lynn, how he sexually abuses animals? I saw this in the paper. This was in the paper.
True story.
True story. It's in the paper. You know he's a faggot. You know,
in real life,
he's a big faggot. I like that sex with animals.
Your animals.
This true story, Kevin.
Let Robin talk.
The Brewer Animal Hospital in Springfield, Illinois says the lifespan of a cat or a dog is short enough already without making it even shorter by allowing the pet to get obese.
No.
Oh.
That's what the police told me.
Most owners don't
The dog's life is short enough. Don't torture him more.
Most owners don't even realize that cats are clean.
You don't have sex with animals.
All right, come on. Let us finish the news. I got to get out of here.
They're saying even if they do,
I want to live.
most
my
pet
life.
owners aren't doing anything about it.
You've only been here a day. I've been here a week.
Vets say just as with humans, the answer is more exercise and a better diet.
That's right.
So what were people watching on TV last week?
Yeah.
The number one program was...
I did not know this. ER.
That's
ER.
right. ER. Number one.
ER.
Number 2, 3, and 4?
Millionaire.
Bird of Paradise. A millionaire.
To be a millionaire. No.
Regis. No. Which version, Howard, of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is the most popular?
I'm going to say the Sunday night.
Thursday, or the Tuesday, Sunday, or Thursday?
Sunday.
Well, you would be wrong, sir. It is Tuesday.
You are correct, sir.
Tuesday night.
That gets the highest.
You watch it, Gilbert? You don't probably watch it.
I've seen it like maybe twice.
Right, you don't like it. It doesn't do it.
I like Jeopardy. I can't answer the questions on. I can answer every question on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
You can. So
I don't understand it.
Don't you need $1 million?
Don't the questions seem like ridiculously easy?
That's what the insurance company said that insures that show. Seriously, they said that. You're a fascinating interview.
Yeah, I know.
And Friends was number 5.
Oh, you shouldn't talk.
Gilbert should be my lifeline if he could answer that.
Over in Austria, you ought to go visit Gilbert. They are thinking of turning the birthplace of Hitler into a museum.
You would go to that?
Sure.
Right, you like that.
Yeah. Get like a little badge when you walk in.
Yeah.
They'll concentrate on Hitler's early years.
His early years, he was a lighthearted guy.
When he was a painter.
Yeah.
They got a statue of Hitler there. You hit him in the nuts with a hat.
The building was recently turned into a home for the mentally and physically disabled.
Yeah. Yeah,
But there's at least one group that would like to see it preserved as a museum.
Yeah, baby.
The town says we never tried to conceal Hitler's house.
Bad guy, right? And I read in the paper.
I read
But
that.
we never particularly wanted to mark it either.
I read they wanted to serve bagels at the Hitler Museum. Yeah, that's one for me. Chalk one up for me.
Hey, you know what, Johnny? Why don't you die, Johnny? Well, you're such good friends with Letterman. Come on.
You glad Letterman had a heart attack? Are you glad Letterman had a heart attack?
I don't know if I ever had anything really against Letterman.
Not you, Jay Leno.
Oh, yeah.
She's enough.
Yeah, I know. I'm very happy he had a heart attack. You know, I was personally wanted to go over there and torture him a little.
You did, all right.
When he would
play with his star. Anything else in the news, Robin? Please.
Yesterday they announced the Academy Award nominations.
Oh.
Dustin Hoffman handled these announcements. Here he gives us the nominees for Best Achievement in Directing.
In the category Best Achievement in Directing, Sam Mendes for American Beauty. Spike Jones for King John Malkovich. Lasse Hallström for The Cider House Rules. Michael Mann for The Insider. And M. Night Shyamalan for The Sixth Sense.
Gone with the Wind.
So our buddy M. Night is nominated for an Oscar for directing.
You go, girl.
Michael Clark Duncan is one of the people who was nominated for Best Supporting Actor. In an interview he did last December, he was asked if he ever dreamt about winning an Oscar, and who would you think?
My mother. I have to thank my mother. Had it not been for my mother raising me the way she did, I wouldn't. May not even be alive to this day. Holy cow! I have to thank my mother. I have to thank Frank Darabont. You gonna make me say a speech right here?
You gonna make me say a speech here, master? I
ain't gonna say that.
I'm very happy for this award here. Could you please give me an award and a piece of chicken?
Hold that mackerel. Oh, yeah. Hold that mackerel there, miss.
Kevin Spacey was also
nominated for his role in American Beauty. Here he is on how people can relate to the movie.
I think it's going to be a film that almost everyone's going to identify with and understand, even if they haven't experienced it.
Bette Midler has a new movie coming up. Called
I love her.
Drowning Mona opens March 3rd. Is
like
she
her?
still having fun making movies, or does she prefer live performing?
I saw her years ago at the bathhouse.
You know, I'll tell you something. The rewards of live performing are so much more immediate and
Oh, my goodness. What you talking about? Be quiet, you know, good Jew.
You're in a Semite, huh?
You worthless stinking Jew. I'm going to visit Hitler's museum.
And why?
I'm giving tours.
Why?
Follow me, kiddies.
Why is she happiest living in New York?
So different from what I used to see in L.A. You know, you see the managers and you see the stars. And
well, something's gone terribly wrong.
People who are trying to climb.
All right, we don't care about it. She's over.
Finally, this morning, Mankind, the wrestler, his wife, gives an interview to 2020. Gave an interview to 2020 in which he said that wrestling has ruined his life. In an interview, she said her husband's career, which usually includes getting hit on the head numerous times with a steel chair, has caused him to sometimes forget how to find their home.
Maybe he doesn't want to go home for her.
He comes home from work.
Gilbert's a big wrestling fan.
His knees are the biggest problem, but they can always be replaced or replaced.
Not just my knees, but my nephews.
But, you know, when he loses his memory and he can't figure out how to drive home, that's another thing. And she says that she blames wrestling for all these problems. Vince McMahon was completely shocked by her comments.
All right, Robin. Thank you. I want to thank Gilbert Gottfried, Robin, for bringing the news. You were great today, Gilbert, as usual.
Gone terribly wrong.
Gilbert will be at Caroline's on Broadway on Thursday, February 17th at 8 p.m. Come back and see us real soon.
Okay.
I'm serious. For more information, go to carolines.com. Also see Gilbert on Hollywood Squares. Check your local listings. And you were great as usual, and I look forward to seeing you at Caroline's. I think I'm going to get down there.
Caroline's?
I really am. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and get over there.
What Thursday? This Thursday?
This Thursday, February 17th, next Thursday.
No, this Thursday.
That's tomorrow?
Yeah.
And don't miss Jackie Panastro, Page Martin, and his 4 Filthy Dirty Joke CDs and cassettes. Only $12 plus $4.95 U.S. shipping. Call 1-800-323-KING for Jackie's junk.
Yes.
Friday, March 3rd at the Royal Oak Music Theater in Detroit, Michigan. The great Jackie Martley will be performing live. Go see him for our fans in Detroit who never get to see Jackie. MP3 Jokes and Jokeland Web Mall. Visit jokeland.com.
A hooker?
Right. He will be doing some hooker jokes. You're right. And we'll see you tomorrow.